Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor, and today we've got the real-world highway fuel economy test of the 2021 Chevrolet Trailblazer. We're going to head out on the highway, do 50 miles out, 50 miles back, averaging 70 miles per hour, filling up before and after to get a realistic cruising average MPG. Before we get started, let's hop out to take a quick look at the car. So this is a new crossover from Chevy. It's a little bigger than the Trax, a little smaller than the Equinox. I gotta say, it looks good. Chevy did a great job with the design on this car. This is the all-wheel drive LT model, meaning it's about mid-range trim, and obviously packing all-wheel drive, you can get front-wheel drive models of this as well. If you like the video, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more on the Trailblazer, we've got a review of its sound system, as well as a holistic vehicle review. Check the links in the description for those. So why do we do this test? Well, the EPA highway fuel economy test that gives this car 30 miles to the gallon actually only averages 48 miles per hour over their entire test. We feel that there are people who use their cars for long distance traveling and would like to know more of how their cars would do at a steady state 70 miles per hour. So we go out, we fill up before and after using the 3-click method and the same pump each time to get an accurate fill both before and afterward. We'll go out and we'll do 73 miles per hour according to our GPS, which should give us a moving average throughout the test of 70 miles per hour. And we do about 100 miles in order to smooth out any inconsistencies, the sort of getting on the highway, everything like that. So we're going to use pump 8 for both of our fills. We're going to use regular 87 octane because that is all that's required for the little 1.3 liter 9-speed here in the Trailblazer. Put in 4.5 gallons for our initial fill, meaning we should be a nice clean fill. Before we get started, we're going to clear out our GPS, reset that. We're also going to reset our average fuel economy here on the car. We'll do trip 1, clear it out. Fuel information, it's already reset. Tire pressures have been set to their door placard 35 PSI cold. We'll reset that average fuel economy as well. Okay. Climate control is going to be set at 73 degrees auto. And yes, we recognize that this will cause discrepancies from a hotter day or colder day due to the air conditioner running, but people have to keep their cabins at a good temperature, and that's why we make note of that. Ambient temperature today is 65 degrees for the start of the test. We're going to drive nice and easy to the highway and get started from there. The goal of this test is not to hypermile, but rather to drive efficiently and safely. So we're going to get up to highway speeds here at a reasonable pace. There are only 2 drive modes here in the Trailblazer, normal and then sort of a sport with a race flag over there, a checkered flag. There's also an all-wheel drive mode, but we will be conducting this test in 2-wheel drive. We'll be getting up and setting the cruise control for whatever our GPS says is equivalent to 73 miles per hour. Looks like the car is reading about 1 mile per hour high on the speedometer. So we're going to get up to 74. Let's see. As the car settles in. 74 miles per hour on the car looks like I'm seeing 74 on the GPS now. It's bouncing between 73 and 74. We'll keep an eye on that, but looks like we're probably going to settle in at 74 miles per hour. Cruise and go from there. And we will check in at the end of the test. Coming up to the end of the highway fuel economy test here in the Trailblazer. Everything has gone very smoothly. Ambient temp up to 71 degrees. Current vehicle readout is 33.9 miles per gallon. Average speed 70 miles per hour. Comfort's been good. I'm still comfortable in the seat. Do have in and out lumbar support. Kind of like these cloth seats. Highway noise not too bad. Overall a decent little cruiser. If we do indeed get 34 miles per gallon once we get to the pump, then that'll be 4 miles per gallon above its EPA estimate. It's pretty decent for a vehicle this size. Odometer has also been very accurate. The vehicle says 107.1 right now. It's about to do 107.2, and the GPS says 106.9, now 107. So within 0.3 miles of each other. That's pretty good, over 100 miles. The only annoyance I've had is the fan of the HVAC seems to be a little bit loud, even when it's only down on the single lowest fan setting. Still a lot of airflow noise, so that's a bit disappointing. Sound system also is not great. If you want to see more on that, check the link in the description for our in-depth sound system review. So we're going to drive nice and easy back to the gas station, fill up at the same pump using the same method, and get our total fuel economy. And there we are. 34.2 miles per gallon and 108.4 miles. 3.552 total gallons. 108 divided by 3.552 gives us 30.5 miles per gallon. So that is a good bit lower than the vehicle's indicated 34.2, but it is also much closer to the EPA estimated 30 miles per gallon. So your real result probably somewhere in there between 31 and 33 or so, 34 miles per gallon. Now we do know that the fuel tank size is 13.2 gallons, so let's do 31 times 13.2, giving the Trailblazer all-wheel drive 1.3 liter an effective cruising range of about 109, maybe say 110 miles before you need to fill up again. Interesting. Still good to see above EPA numbers. If you guys like this video, please hit that subscribe button. Check out all of our other content. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.